Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss about the occlusal surface of maxillary first molar. The occlusal surface is rhomboidal in outline. So this is the rhombus, and the structure of the shape of the occlusal surface is nearly rhomboidal in outline. So the first point is the rhomboidal outline. So the second point, the occlusal surface of maxillary first molar consists of 5 cusps, and they are mesio-buccal cusp, disto-buccal cusp, mesio-lingual cusp, disto-lingual cusp, and the cusp of Carabelli. The cusp of Carabelli is also known as, it is a small cusp. It's a cusplet which is present on the mesio-lingual surface of the mesio-lingual cusp. So there are 5 cusps, of which 2 are buccal, 3 are lingual. Next, especially the cusp of Carabelli. The cusp of Carabelli is too small and it is the smallest cusp. Hence it is called as cusplet. The mesiolingual cusp is the largest of all. Mesiolingual. Largest cusp. After the discussion about the cusps, we have lingual developmental grooves and buccal developmental grooves. Here in the maxillary first molar, we have buccolingual dimension greater than mesiodistal dimension. Imagining this is the left maxillary first molar tooth, we have the buccolingual dimension greater than the mesiodistal dimension. And the peculiarity of the maxillary first molar is that the proximal surfaces, that is the mesial and distal surfaces, converge buccally. Distal surfaces converge buccally. So firstly it is rhomboidal in outline, and next there are 5 cusps, the 2 buccal and 3 lingual cusps, and here the buccolingual dimension is greater than the mesiodistal dimension. We can compare it here using a scale or rather. So the buccolingual dimension is greater than the mesiodistal dimension. The exact is opposite for mandibular molars. The buccolingual dimension is smaller than the mesiodistal ridges combined together to form the buccal, to join the buccal cusps. So imagine this is a mesial aspect. I'm sorry. Imagine this is a mesial aspect of maxillary first molar. Here we have mesial marginal ridge. This mesial marginal ridge joins the mesio-buccal and mesio-lingual cusps. Likewise, the distal marginal ridge joins distobuccal and distolingual cusps. Mesial marginal ridge joins mesiobuccal and mesiolingual cusps. And there is another ridge, the oblique ridge. This oblique ridge is seen between the mesiolingual and distobuccal cusps. So here we have three ridges: mesial marginal ridge, distal marginal ridge, and the oblique ridge. The oblique ridge joins the mesiolingual and distobuccal cusps. Now this oblique ridge, suppose this is the tooth. Assume this is the occlusal aspect of maxillary first molar. So here we have a distobuccal cusp. Distobuccal cusp, distolingual cusp, mesiolingual cusp, the largest, and the mesiobuccal cusp. Right. So here we have a central fossa. A central fossa is present in the center. I'm marking it with blue so that it will be easily visible for you. So the central fossa is present in the middle, and we see the mesiolingual and the distobuccal cusps are joined together by an oblique ridge. Assume this is an oblique ridge for time being. So this is the oblique ridge joining it. Thereby, this oblique ridge divides the entire occlusal surface into two triangular areas, the larger being the mesial triangular area and the smaller being the distal triangular area. Yeah, this larger one is called as trigon and the smaller one is known as talon. And there is crista oblique. Regarding crista oblique, here we see a head-shaped groove pattern in the occlusal surface here, and this head-shaped groove pattern is crossed by the oblique ridge, hence it is a crista oblique. And finally, the buccal cusps. The buccal cusps are sharper than the lingual cusps. The buccal cusps are sharper than the lingual cusps.